Okay, let's see if everything seems to be working. It is, so let's switch over. I'm gonna have to give me 2 seconds to. Doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Let's refresh again. Damn it. Bear with me. Yep, this is the working at the moment. Let's refresh again. Damn it. Let's give it a minute. Bear with me. Yep, this is the working at the moment. Where is it? Where is it? Let's refresh again. Damn it. Share. Let's give it a minute. Hey, Mega. Bear with me. Yep, this is the working at the moment. Oh, come on, man. Where is it? Where is it? Let's refresh again. YouTube is being a bitch. Copy. Jesus. It is giving me a hard time. So that is copied. Okay. I'll jump in the game in a second. I just need to do the typical bullshit. And just one more. There we go. Okay, we are ready to go. Okay. You have an echo. Yeah, though probably that is fixed now. Since I still had my audio on YouTube open. How you doing, boy? Pete Sparky. So we are back, and these are about to be ready next month. These are our trusty pickers for that month. And let's quickly review on what we did. We re-sowed the grass fields. We are ready to harvest. We got everything in house for the carrots. I also changed some stuff off camera like I said I would. Let's see, how is the sawmill? Well, that's full, we are good. We're saving up the lumber at the moment. And what I did was I bought, how is this going? Wow, this is starting to spit out a lot of milk. Okay, is the BGA still running? Wait a minute, I got a chicken. It's been a while, so I didn't even remember that I had chickens. Okay. So goat milk, that is good. We are good on the goats. So we will probably go for a quick nap already and then start the harvest, because I want to populate this little contraption here that is a production, and that is going to make me some soup and preserved carrots for a while, since the how do you call it, the intake or the fill levels are quite low. So I'm expecting to get a shit ton of carrots off those 2 fields, since we made the mistake of planting both with carrots. And I already did a little test on the workers on a different map, and they seem to be working out just fine. Since this is a third-party mod, I at least wanted to test them out, just to be on the safe side. And there are a couple of nice little tricks on this mod, which I will show you. And to be fair, it works like a charm. So we are going to enable steer assist just for the fun of it. And the funny thing is, they got this truck in electric version as well. Yeah, okay, so this is how it's gonna go. We need to lower the harvester, and they are bent over to start picking those carrots. This is the max speed without tinkering with it, which is actually 5 kph, so that's walking speed, so it should be fine. So you will see this is filling up, and it has an internal capacity of around 4,000 liters of carrots. And you can, let's see, how will I show this? You got pipe out, if not mistaken. Let's see, pipe out is like this, and you can actually let's see, pipe out, damn it, it's, how did I do this? Unload is I, but that is not what. Fold harvester, here, unload, and it's gonna spit out the pallets at a decent pace, but every time you get 1,000 you get a full pallet, but you gotta push the button. And you can also wait until it's full and then spit out 4 pallets in one go, but we're gonna choose to not do that. And actually the fun thing is, you don't need to have this opened, you can actually just keep going and you can still unload on the go. And I thought, to be fair, that this yield was going to be better. Apparently not. So yeah, after we're done with both fields, we're gonna have a hell of a lot of pallets to pick up. But that's where auto load comes in. Because if we look at it, I think I should think it doesn't say, no, it doesn't have like a bale canter, which should be nice if it did. And we're gonna turn. Like I said, I tested this mod out, and to be fair, it is awesome the way it works. Kinda looks cool. And yeah, there's nothing much left to say about the fact that it is working, and it's cheap. It's really cheap. and in my opinion it's not even that cheaty, because it is still at a slow pace, and okay, the working with is more than adequate. But we will be able to do these fields pretty easy compared to the price of a root crop harvester and the one's base game, and even some of the mods. They do tend to either be all the way out of the realism spectrum, or they are way too expensive for what they are, and it takes you way too much time to do a field of this size. It is funny the way, of course, they are bent over, but it is what it is. I mean, if they would have had a animation to them, that would have been greater. How much are we picking up on this field? 88%. Okay. So it's nice that Mega jumped in. He's also busy streaming at the moment on a different map. And sadly, I would have stayed over there, but I had already planned for myself to do this live stream. I could have waited, and I could have kind of was itching to show you guys this. And I thought, why not? Let's get it done. We'll wait with unloading until we get to the end. Oh. And we're off again. Yeah, I'm putting the pallets a little bit closer to each other, because else, if you gotta start and stop constantly with the overload, it's also a thing. So I do wish this would come to the mod hub, because it is actually quite cool and worth it. Not actually sure if it is in the mod hub, I didn't check yet, but I doubt it. We are not going to follow that. I don't need, because there is a small, I should paint this out. That's gonna keep being an issue in the future. But it is a slow grind, but like I said, but we'll get it done. Not really too fussed about it going the way it goes. Still going to better than what we did yesterday on what's it called? On Maple with AI Farmer. Because there we did a contract to do, I think it was carrots as well. And after like 3 to 4 hours with a regular harvester, we still had not finished a field that was maybe roughly this size. I think it was even a little bit bigger, but still, it's slow going. And we used the big DeWolf. And if you were to look at the price tag of that thing, I think it, can't say for sure, but that's about a couple of $100,000 or euros. And this one comes in at, I bought the second hand, I think new, it comes in at around 35,000. And if I really wanted to, I do have the speed override mod, so I could crank this up to at least like I think around 15 kilometers an hour, which would make this quite OP. Yeah, you do have to take into account that you gotta pick up the pallets, but again, all hail old load. I'm gonna start putting those out per tree at a time. This is a cool truck. It's actually the same as the base game truck, the old school one. They just added a crate and a couple of workers. And it's lovely. But yeah, slow going. Not really sure what the plan is going to be just yet with the field after this. Did I? Jesus, autosave again. Let's quickly check. We will probably put the milk in that as well in the small production. I'm just checking what we can do. It all depends a little bit on how much carrots we actually will have, because I don't think the operation itself will chew through that very quickly. And let's say we got a couple of 100,000 liters of carrots, that will oops, fucked up. Waited too long to unload. Okay. Is it on? That's the... Yeah, it is. So we might put this into the silo. Hey Anders, how are you doing, mate? We're just picking some carrots literally by hand. We're testing out a mod. Well, I did the testing, but we need to get these two fields harvested. Let's back up a bit, and then we're gonna put them together like this, so we can later on use autoload to get this all on a trailer. How you been doing, man? Are you in a very big room? Well, yeah, but is that echo still coming through? Because I thought it was, it had, oh wait a minute, it had to do with the fact that my stream audio was still on from YouTube itself. Let me quickly check. It is muted now, so that should not be an issue. Oh wait a minute. This This could also help. No echo. Okay, so I did fix that problem. Is there a problem with the audio? Ah, jeez. Because I rather know. I don't have at the moment. At the moment, I don't really have that much viewers, so sometimes it could be a little bit difficult to know what I have to change to improve the stream. So if you have tips and tricks, I'm all ears. Just sounds of it's just sound of spaces, that's all. Well, to be fair, I'm home alone and there doesn't seem to be a lot of traffic at the moment, so but if you hear something like trucks or stuff, that's usually because they are renovating next door, and they're actually also renovating onto the house on the other side of the street as well. So it's been very fun the last couple of weeks. Actually, I can keep this. Still figuring out this truck. Lower harvester. Ah, okay. Sound of spaces. I'm gonna have a field day loading up all these pallets. But we knew what we were getting ourselves into, so at least I can do the harvests uninterrupted. I don't have to cart. I can do the carting afterwards. And we are going to change it probably up from being pallets back to loose material by dumping them into the silo, which is gonna make my life a hell of a lot easier, so I can just cart from the silo to the production. But I didn't expect it to yeah, it's gonna take a while. That's for sure. And I'm trying to get these as close as possible to one another, so when I come over with the Jesus, it's always the same thing. And we're off again. Excuse me. I got an issue with... that was the reason. My mouse was on the other screen. These will... These will help acoustic panels or foam to your walls. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that in my living room. I could turn down the mic volume. That could help maybe. Or move it closer or farther away from me. I don't know. Oh. Oh, ships. Yeah, totally spaced out. Ooh, brake. This thing doesn't have any brakes. I'm actually interested in seeing if it would be... Oh, I fucked up again. My mic is fine. Yeah, see, they lower the harvester. Yeah. If you do it in the wrong order, they just keep standing upright. If I... Oh, damn, man, that's... Look at all them pallets. Woo! Slow and steady. Just my... Yeah, possibly, but... I think if I would... how you say... Change my streaming environment, that would also mean my gaming environment. And... I don't think the wife would like that. She wouldn't see me at all anymore. Ooh. But I understand, I hear you. It's just something that I'm gonna have to deal with. Maybe build a bunker around my PC in the living room with windows. But it's going good. I think we have about half of the field done if I count the headlands, and we're I think around half an hour. So in an hour, this first field is going to be done, or another 30 minutes. I mean, oh, flip my. Oh, that's what happens when you have a partner. Yeah. I guess you're right. But it's going. I think this year we're 15 15 years of marriage already. So we've been through our fair share already. It's going to be an expensive, well, it's already been an expensive year thus far since the wife wants a party at the end of the year celebrating that, but also she's getting 40, so it's 15 years of marriage, I think 20 years together, and she's getting 40. So and I bought myself 2 months ago a new motorcycle. I just went and picked hers up today as well. So she'll be driving around soon enough as well. Damn it. So, wait a minute. Let's quickly do a count. So that's 5, 11, 20. Oh, Jesus, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how much carrots we get from this field alone. The other field should have been parsnips or red beets, but I fucked up. I was so involved with my chat at that live stream that I totally forgot to change the crop type. So I might make these two fields into, let me think, I can plant a bigger trailer. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not really sure if I even have a trailer at this point. I should check my, let's see what I got in storage. Yeah, and of course you open the wrong menu. Here. Well, I got this one. So it should be fine, although this is not an overload one, I think, so I might have to change that one up. Because I'm not planning on using my forks to pick up everything, man. That's going to be a hell of a job. Although I could give it a go. I'm not going to say that I am I can stack pallets, that is not the issue. The problem is it's a lot of pallets. So it looks like 9 pallets each row. So yeah. Oh, oops. Yeah. Damn it. Ah, Jesus, man. Stop picking pipe out. No. And loads. And loads. And loads. Go. Nope. I missed on something. Ay. Where is the... Ah, here they are. Should work now. Nope. Lower the harvester. Go. Yeah, now. A bigger trailer. Don't even know if I... What do I have that I can... Let's already put it up to flatbeds. What could I get? This does fit a lot, but the problem is I've tested it out on a different map, and it starts loading on the front, and your tractor, since it's not supported at the hitch with extra wheels, the fucking thing bends at your hitch because of the weight that is on there. So that Farm Tech trailer is probably the best way to go. Well, that's about 3/4 of the field almost done. I might just switch and pick up everything just first, so I don't do back to back the harvesting, because I think I'm quite limited in my time as well today. We'll see how far or how long this takes, and I don't really want to leave a mess for the next episode as well. So we're getting 87.2 tons per hectare. Jesus, man, that's a lot. And I think this isn't even the best soil type for root crops. But if not mistaken, all the I think that the map, I'm not sure, but at least these 4 fields that I own, they're all the same soil type. So there is not a lot of fluctuation on New American concerning the soil types. It wouldn't surprise me even if the whole map is the same soil type. But at the moment I don't know yet, just yet. So we're probably going to have to also fill up the wood, the little sawmill again. Because that is chewing through about what, 4,000 liters each month. So the plan is to take out all the trees around the fields, and then probably make a big mega field. We can't do it with the field on the left there because that is separated through the fence. Although this map does allow you to delete the fences, because I've already done it on a couple of places. So at least that makes my life a little bit easier. Oh ja. It's gonna be a lot of pallets. I really wish there was like a bale counter but for pallets on this thing. Would make my life a lot easier estimating how much we're going to get. Get away, dog, get away. So close, so close. We're getting closer. Can I get to the other pallets? So at least I'm a little bit closer when I'm... No. Because a couple of times that I fucked up my system where I could put them all in the same row just for easy pickup. But I can't complain. It's going fine. Think about 3 more passes and we're done. That's the beauty of this thing, the wide pickup. Even though you lose out on the speed, you at least get a decent pickup width. But at the moment I'm babbling and it doesn't I think Anders has left the building, which is fine. I'm just I'm going to focus on my harvest and try not to make any mistakes anymore until eventually somebody potentially comes in. AI did say he was going to swing by. If he's not too busy, he might make an appearance. That's I think that field might even be bigger. I'm not too sure about it. It's a little bit longer, but I think it's not as wide. Yeah, here I can dump them next to the other ones. So that's gonna make my job a little bit easier. Well, I guess we're back in the groove of being able to put them together quite close to each other. Imagine you having to load this up all manually. Oh, damn it. The hill on this thing is so severe, you wouldn't say so from a top view, but that's why the truck is rolling that far backwards. And don't take this from me, I am fading away. Like a love song to me. Maybe one more. 4 to 5 pallets are left, I think. And then we're finished. Whoop whoop. But it wasn't actually that bad. I think we got done in about an hour for this field. While the other field that I did with AI took 3 to 4 hours. It was waste. So this is quite a nice mod that you can even though it goes at this speed, it's still quite nice. Hey, welcome to the stream. So we're almost done with the first carrot field. And as you can tell, there's a lot of pallets here. I have no clue how many at this point. We're going to have to see once we start picking them up how far we can get. But I do believe I'm going to go buy or rent myself a autoloader, because it's going to be a hell of a job, as you can tell. And then I have the field to my just straight to the box, of course. I got another field to my left here. That is going to be also a big job. Why is it not? Ooh, oh my, damn it! My controller does tend to disconnect now and again for some reason. Lower, yeah, we're back in business for the last little bit. And I'll probably first take the pallets off the field before we start the next harvest, just so I can have a little bit of change of pace. But we can't complain, we did this in an hour, so of real life. It could have gone a lot worse. Okay, so let's see. We got ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna take the John Deere. Where did I put that trailer? Yeah, the wood is on there, and that's definitely not an overload one, so we're going to go get one from the shop. Which is luckily not that far. We're gonna get some fuel. And while that's filling up, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna try this one. It's been a while since I've used it. It does say auto load bales, but yes. I have no idea what that does. I'm gonna try it by purchasing it. If not, I'll just take the loss and get something that I know works. But the main issue with the other trailer that I'm used to using is that it tends to tip. Operating position. Okay. Does that work? Huh. I think I actually accidentally bought the baling trailer. That just does bales. Oh, Jesus, typical. So, back to the shop with it. Damn it. You know what? So I'll just get the one that I know works. Yeah. Might be an idea to get a front weight for this, because if I load up too many carrots, it's going to tip. But we'll give it a go nonetheless. And this is a big boy. Yeah, he's picking up the pallets. The problem with it is though, if I put up too many, this might go wrong. And they do tend to move if there are too many on there as well. That's already 17,000. 22. We're gonna have a lot. It's gonna be insane. And I think the small production only holds 25. And stop. Oh, it's actually going better than the last time. Probably because the John Deere is a little bit of a heftier boy than the one I used before. Although it's getting light on its front wheels as well, so I think it's potentially that around 30,000 is gonna be the limit for it. And that might be the case, because yeah, can't hardly steer anymore. I hope I get to that. I get there safely. I'm gonna do this nice and slow. Let's fill up the production first. And then the rest we're going to dump in the silo. Oh, that went fast. 25, I think, or 24. 24,000. Now we're gonna start the production. Ah yeah, we still need to bring over the milk. Carrot soup is what we're going to make. And where's the other one? Here, preserved food carrots. So that should give us a nice little bit of income. What do I need for this? Wait. So 10 honey, 5 raisins, and 45 wheat. I don't have the raisins or the grapes, so I couldn't. That's a whole different ballpark to play with. I'm gonna cut through these trees, and since the auto load has been disrupted, I am going to have to get these into the silo. Oh damn, don't I have the mod that they should? I'm gonna test something out, bear with me. Where did I leave my forks? Oh, excuse me. So let's see if I can take these. They should normally fit because I got a mod that allows me to make any silo into a multi-fruit silo. Right. Wait, what's going on? Now it does. Okay. But it might just not unload. If not, then I'm going to have a big problem. Yep. Well, this is fun. Oh, okay, we'll deal with it. Don't worry. I can fix this. Oh, oops. I'll put everything in a pile and then reload them and unload them somewhere in a safe space, and we're gonna deal with the pallets. It is what it is. It would seem. And these are. Will it work? Will it work? It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay. So we're going to have to do this with around increments of 30 pallets in it at one time. That's not too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. And then we'll store them, hopefully, if it's possible, here in the shed. Or yeah, we're gonna store them here in this one. It's gonna be easier, I think. Oh no! Really? Hey Andy, how are you doing? I'm having a bit of problems, it would appear. When I tested this out, everything worked fine, but apparently now they don't. And for some reason I lost a little bit of carrots along the way as well with these pallets. We're gonna go up to 36 this time. We're gonna see if this makes it. But because of the whoops. Probably because of the front loader, I can hold a little bit more. Thank you, Andy. I might be inclined to check if I can put a cheap pallet, or else it's going to give us a lot of problems. Silos. Let's see. This can be used to store your bales and pallets, but I want something that at least has something like this that has a foil over it or some sort of coverage. Let's take a look. Is there something that we can actually take out to make room for this? If I get the pieces out of this one and drop them in under that shed, we can actually have this space Let's see what. No. Wait, I told you. It should fit. This should fit nicely. Yeah, so we're going to sell this. It's actually, I'm gonna make some money on that. Come on. Now we're gonna move the implements and then put that storage in there. That's gonna help us out a lot. Although this street light might be in the way, or the tree. Don't really know why I still hold on to this implement, because I don't have any cows, but it came standard with the map. And I instantly deleted the cow shed. Maybe later on we get back into cows or bisons, but not right now. I'm happy with the sheep or the goats, I mean. Okay, so this should help out. Let's go back into the build menu. Overlaps with other objects. Yeah, probably it does. Oh, wait. I got a phone call. The dollar. Give me a minute. Youth and their problems. Okay, so this will fit. Then we're just going to dump it in here and see if that is going to get rid of our problems. So that's another 35,000 up to the 24 that we already put in the production. So we're gonna have to make a mental note on how much and that's also an issue. Why is this an issue? Oh boy, we're having all sorts of fun today. I'm stuck. Yeah. Oh wait a minute, that's the unload trigger is in there? Okay. That's going to be interesting. And now drive against the oh, perfect. Yep. Having enough fun, but I need to get out of this view. Okay. So I'm going to drive around and attempt this again. But no! Whew, saved it. but this might be this tree probably will need to go. And then I'll come to the conclusion that even without the tree, it's still going to give me grief. Okay, so that's a little bit of wood chips. Jeez. Come on, move, you damn tree. Speed and power. Go. Nope. We'll drag that out of the way with the winch when we have the time. But I'll probably need to back this up in there in the hope that driving against. I won't have anything left on my farm that is whole. I'm going to need to move those wood chips as well. Aha! It worked! Finally, some success. Now let's hope the rest of the day goes without any issues. Well, daughter is going to be home in about 10 to 15 minutes, so I might take out the live stream in a bit. Because, you know, teenagers can get loud as well. And then this is going to have been a little bit of a slower one, but we might come back to with the rest of the harvests somewhere on Tuesday potentially. Need to be stationary. In 22 we didn't need to be stationary. If not mistaken, we could just drive and keep loading. So this is gonna I might get those last two over there and then get back and unload because the fucking thing doesn't want me to unload anymore. Going to have to check into that other FarmTech autoloader. Damn it, man, that's fine. So we got 36 and another 36. So 36 and 24 is 60. Yeah, we're gonna have a hell of a lot of carrots. That's already 60, about 90 pallets, I think. No, don't lose it. Too much speed and power. What I could do as well is try this. Let's see if this hooks up. It probably does, yep. So that might allow me to load a couple of extra pallets on the next go as well. I'm gonna try and hit 40. And to be fair, once the weight starts getting onto those back axles, we should actually be good to maybe load up the full trailer. Did I need to unstrap them or did they go? Oh, whoops. And now there's a piece of wood on my trailer. So yeah, I think what my plan is going to be is that on the next year cycle, so I'll probably re-drill this, do the whole fertilize and stuff with it. Ah, Jesus, man, it didn't reset. Wait a minute. So if I now unload, unloading is blocked. Jesus, man, this auto load it has not been up to par with 22. It's bullshit. Or either I'm doing something wrong or well, if I'm a little bit lucky, I might be able to take a little bit more with me then. Since all the weight is going to go on the back instead of my well, in real life you don't really want that, but here it should be fine. And it might still load up on the front once the back is full, so we're gonna give that a go. Stop. So it doesn't want to load up that one, typical. Go, get in between there. Yeah. Brake. Oh jeez, man. So yeah, a big job. I'm gonna be excited to see the end total of this. That should be an impressive number. And again, this wasn't the best soil type for the field, so it should have been even a lot more. Ah, it's starting to load the front now. Okay, cool. So maybe we can get a full trailer anyways. No, I'm not gonna risk it. 52,000 liters of carrots again. Wow. And look how they jiggle. I'm going the long way at a very modest pace. Just so I don't have to make any crazy bends with this. That's a very big load. Whew, look at that. So that should be over 100 pallets already. Let me just, this might have fucked me over. Yeah. Typical drop it. Nobody knows. Unless if you're watching. It doesn't really have a, how would you say, a reset button to it. At least not when you're using controller. And it doesn't want to load anymore. Typical. Autoload, so much fun. Shift I, Shift I, yeah, whatever. So unloading to the left, to the right, Shift. Even that says it can't unload, so there's nothing on there either way. Container type all, unloading right side, unfold ramps, material type all, open power tools, full debug modes. Yeah, this is where I'm going to end the stream. I'll probably will have to reload the game either way, so for it to unbug. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.